Guys, Ged Walters here. Little head-to-head matchup. If you haven't seen on my channel, I have recently reviewed the BombTech grenade driver, which we've got here. And I'm going to put it head-to-head with the driver that I'm currently using, which is the TaylorMade M1. So I've got the M1 set with the weight positions in neutral, so it's as close to being the similar setup as possible that we can get. I'm going to see the difference in the shaft. I've got the speeder stiff in the M1 against just the co-designed matrix grenade shaft in there. Lofts are almost identical. My M1 is 9.5 degrees versus 9 degrees in the grenade. They're both 460cc heads. Let's give them a go. Let's see how they perform. I'm going to go with the grenade first. Let me just put my M1 down there. So let's hit 5 shots with each one. As I say, if you haven't seen the review of the grenade driver, it's a fairly nice club. It performs pretty good, to be fair. Much better than my old Cobra driver. It just looks a little bit strange with the design of the head. Okay, a little bit heel side on the impact in that one, but it's not too bad. It's yeah, still, even though I've hit quite a few shots with it now, it's I haven't quite got used to the little flat spots around the back part of the head. Okay, it wasn't too bad at all. Flight was quite nice on that. Again, the one thing I do like about the fact that there's a bit more bulge on the head is you can see exactly where you're hitting it off the club face. Good thing about that is at the minute I'm hitting the majority of them out of the right spot. That was really nice. Nice flight on that one again. The good thing I like about it is because the spin is quite low, the flight isn't too high. It is quite a penetrating ball flight, which is nice. A couple more. Again, that was quite nice. A little bit to the left, but not too bad. Okay, let's hit one more. Okay. Okay, a little bit more movement off the left there, a little bit toe side, so a little bit of gear effect coming into play there. But overall, not too bad. Okay, right, so the driver that I'm used to, possibly the best looking driver on the market at the moment. Probably in a tie with its baby brother, the M2. The look of the club, the way it sits, the precision of the manufacture of the head is really, really nice. And this is where you get the feeling and the difference of the shaft more than anything else, because that just feels totally different. It feels so much nicer off the club head. Now that was a little bit like one of the shots I hit with the grenade. So it was a little bit heel side of centre, but it wasn't too bad. A fraction of left to right movement from it, but not a great deal. Still a really nice flight. That was awesome. That's gone quite some way. I've got to say, from looking out onto the range, don't quite have the sort of tracer ability on this launch monitor, but the flight is a little stronger with this. Just a fraction of a push to the right. Okay, let's hit one more. Awesome. Flush that one. Right, so head to head in feel, that wins hands down. And I think the engine is one of the biggest keys. Is totally different feel, you know, when you're swinging it, in terms of where, you know, how much you feel that the shaft is almost stable or unstable in the backswing and the downswing. That feels so much nicer. Let's see what the numbers say. Okay, right. So the Grenade, club head speed 97 miles per hour, a tiny little bit down on when I reviewed it, but we're not even a full mile an hour, so very similar there. The ball, with the club head speed being down a fraction, also there's the ball speed, 143 miles an hour on the ball speed. I think it was a little over 144. Close to 145 when I did the initial review. Launch angle 12.5 degrees, which is very similar. Spin rate 2,356. Again, it's really low spinning driver, even off those off-center hits. And then total distance at 278, which tiny little bit down, but again, when the club head speed, ball speed down a little bit, the overall distance is going to be a little bit lower as well. Then moving on to my current driver, the M1, club head speed 104.2 miles per hour. Big difference in club head speed, and especially then when the ball speed is also different, 150.8. So the amount of club head speed and then the extra ball speed from it as well. The biggest number there is the difference in the total distance of 294. So we've gone from, you know, a distance of 278 to 294. That's a big chunk, especially when you're thinking about your approach shot into the green. Launch angle a little bit higher with the M1 at 13.4, so a little bit under a full degree. Spin rate 2.7, so it still controls the spin really nicely. So winner chicken dinner for the M1. So it's going to stay in my bag. So there's the answer to that question. But you know, the Grenade is a decent driver. It's better than what I had, just not as good as what I currently have. As I say, when I've done the review, it'd be interesting to try it in a different shaft, just to see how much difference that made. If they're not, you know, different shaft options where you could put the, you know, the speeder shaft in and stuff like that. It'd be interesting to see how it performed with that kind of engine inside it. But really good, guys. Post your comments below. Love to hear your views on that. As I say, whether you've tried the Grenade or not, or even the M1 for that matter. Or not, let me know your views in the comments box below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It is totally free to do so. Loads more content is coming very shortly to the channel. Follow me on social media as well. The links are in the description below. I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Thanks for watching.